One is Simon Chan. Hey, what's up, everyone? Simon Chan. I'm here to fire you up and get you going because we all know we need some motivation like the way we need oxygen. And happy Wednesday today. Today, I'm going to talk about something, share a story that really touched my heart. And so I'll talk about making lasting impressions. And you can learn, we all want to be successful, but what does it take to be successful? And I'm going to share a couple of things that great lessons for you and really made a huge impact. My heart was really touched yesterday, so I wanted to share this. Anyway, good to see you all here. Drop it in comment. How has your week been so far on the scale 1 to 10 in productivity? Hey, don't forget, you want to stay consistent. You want to create and schedule the time to work on what you need to work on. And also having a routine, right? A routine, a weekly rhythm, a routine. And we plan out your weeks. Plan out your weeks on the weekend, and then you execute on that plan every single day. And every day before you go to bed, simple thing, time management. Look at what you've done and what you haven't done, and plan your day. Hey, today I'm going to do this. So anyway, yesterday for me, probably a 6.5. Not as productive as I wanted to be. There's a lot of things to do, but hey, that's still cool. I was busy, productive, but didn't get a lot of stuff I need to do. Right. So I want you to create this routine every night. Every do the weekend, you plan out your week, whatever goal you want to set, what you want to hit, plan out that week, and then every day, what do you do for the next day? You look at that plan, okay, and then that's how you execute. So, by the way, for those who haven't got a copy of the free workbook, you can get a copy of the free workbook. If you get a copy of the consistency pill, even in a tight budget, you can get the digital version for 99 cents. And for those who got the copy of the book, appreciate it. Thank you so much, and thank you for the reviews. It's still #1 book in multi-level marketing, and for 3 other categories as well. Appreciate you all. All right, today I'm going to share with you a story, something that touched my heart. It happened yesterday. Okay, so anyway, I know this guy. Give a big shout out to Josiah Chan and from MSI. He works at the company MSI. But I met this kid Josiah, and he's a kid way back when I started my entrepreneur days. Okay, so he's known me since I had any of this. When I lived in a tiny 400 square foot apartment back in Santa Monica, California. Tiny apartment when I was still part-time as an entrepreneur. I still had a job. And at that time, I think when I grew a little bit, maybe when we met, I just became full-time. It was maybe 2005, 2006, where I needed some help. And I asked someone from networking, okay? Someone actually was in my downline, referred me, hey, you need some help, part-time work. Here's a college kid from UCLA. Maybe he can help you. They go to the same church. Anyway, that kid is Josiah Chan. And he helped me out. It was awesome. Really sharp for his age. Still remember one of his uncle was an entrepreneur. He was very smart, sharp. Anyway, over the years, he's grown up. He's had kids. He's got married. We connected about like a year ago, right? And we still stay in touch on social media. I sing happy birthday to him every single year. By the way, that's a routine. I talked about that in this book, right? The importance of wishing people happy. If you want to do anything, every day, go sing happy birthday to someone that's that birthday. Big game changer. So anyway, long story short, right? On Sunday, we had a big baseball game. I think I talked about. I was in 2 different cities. Tournament, my second son. They lost. Then I drove an hour to see my son pitch in the championship game. So excited. Put my GoPro camera in there. I don't have it right now. It's part of the story. Share with you. And then they lost. But there's a change in routine. If you want to stay consistent, the routines are very important. So my routine is always where most of the time I'm coaching. I coach, we shake hands, and I grab my camera off a fence. It's attached to a fence. And then on Sunday, because I wasn't a coach, I was just applauding, taking pictures. We got on the field. My son got a ring. Totally forgot. I know it's Father's Day. Totally forgot about the camera and left it there. Now, everything was cool. We had Father's Day dinner, drove back, and that's when it was like 9 o'clock at night. I realized, oh gosh, I left the camera. Don't tell me I left the camera there. And of course, I left the camera there. So the next day, I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Right? On Monday, I called the place. Was Juneteenth holiday. The place was closed. So here's a tip. One of my mentors told me, like, your network is your net worth. Right? Your network is your net worth. How many people, if you had needed help at 3 a.m. in the morning, how many people could you wake up in the middle of the night and help out? So it's always, ever since I learned that, I always did my best to provide value to the people in my network. And it could be saying a happy birthday. That's the minimum, right? I wish I could do more. But Josiah, I wish I could do more, but that's the minimum I did. Anyway, I thought about I needed to get the camera back, right? It wasn't just the camera. It was a little older GoPro. I would love to buy a new one, but it's more like the fence clip. I have highlights of my son in there, the memory card, a lot of memories. And I'm like, all right, I called that place, told them to call me back, see lost and found. No one returned my call. The place is an hour away. I'm like, my time is valuable. To drive an hour, they may not even be there to come back. Not to mention gas money. The gas wasn't even a big deal. It cost me like $40 of gas, petrol, $40 of petrol to go there. But it's really my time, 2 hours of my time. I could make phone calls, but and I really don't have the time to go there. So I said, what do I know out there? And I thought of Josiah. Josiah lives around that area. So maybe he would know someone, right? Because the last time I talked to him, he's successful. He has multiple real estate properties. He does stock investing. He's got a great, good job, sales job that allows him to work at home. Successful investor. The guy is successful from the kid I know to where he is now in the early 30s. Successful. So he probably has a network. All successful people have networks. So I called him and said, do you know anyone? I messaged him, hey, I need a big favor. Do you know anyone, maybe a high school kid, someone that you know, a neighbor? I'm willing to pay them $50 just to go there, just to get the camera, mail it back to me. I'll pay for all the shipping stuff, including shipping 60, 70. I'll pay you. And he said, yeah, let me see what I can do. Maybe my coworker. And I'll tell you, within an hour, he sent me a picture saying, hey, the place is closed. I'm like, oh, gosh, the place was locked. Of course, because it's a Juneteenth holiday, right? So, and then I was like, so then hopefully tomorrow, the next day. So yesterday, I have my routine. I do my pep talk. I normally take a nap at 9 a.m. in the morning. I'm up at 5 a.m., 4:30 in the morning. At 9 something, I take a nap. I was like, you know what? I need to remind. Hey, Calvin, good to see you. Hey, it's a great story here, Calvin. And then I was like, how many you like the story? Drop in a 1. You want me to continue the story? It's a little different from my normal pep talk here. Okay. It's a little different story, but this is so important about keys to success. And like, I share about this guy, Josiah, very successful, and why. So yesterday I woke up. I'm like, all right, after my nap, I don't want to bother them first thing. I just want to remind, hey, today's open. Can you maybe ask your coworker, because he had a coworker that lives 5 minutes away, coworker to go check on it. Right? Because the coworker said the place is closed. But I don't want to say 9 in the morning, 8 in the morning. Hey, can you do me a favor? I don't want that, right? I was like, let me go take my nap and maybe late morning send him a message. So I walk my dog and walk Obi, and then like 9 a.m., he's calling me. And I'm like, what? He's there at the place already. He himself, Josiah Chan. Big shout out, brother. I love you. And he actually was out there video screaming, where did you leave the camera? The camera wasn't there. He went to the lost and found there. There wasn't no lost and found. The guy was kind of giving him little answers. I don't know. Kind of like he felt that this person found it, but didn't want to give it back. He kept on asking more. And next thing you know, he got it. He found it. Anyway, I'm sharing that with you because it really touched my heart that, you know what? To talk about success, you want to determine how someone successful is. You got to be before you become. You got to be that leader before you become, right? Like, I was going to reach out to him before I even reminded him, can you do me a favor? He actually surprised me. Went there first thing in the morning and got it for me. He himself, or his colleague, coworker, he drove there to do this small thing. And that's what, life is about, right? If you want to be successful, that's what, the one that's Josiah successful. So since I saw him as a college kid to where, how much he's accomplished, it's a big shout out to Josiah Chan at MSI, doing that, getting out there, being one step ahead, right? Like, when you do a favor, and we talk about always adding value, if you want to be a person of influence, you got to add value. If you add value when people are expecting it, that's not really adding value. It's when you're surprising with something, some surprise. Like sometimes people get me a surprise gift in the mail, right? I get a lot of gifts, but something that my late grandfather passed away, sent me a little beautiful picture portrait, touching my heart. Those are the things that people, there's a saying, people don't remember what you say, they remember what you do. And that's a small thing from Josiah Chan I'll never forget. It's just incredible. Small things. And that's why he is successful. Anyway, I want to share that with you. Go out there to provide value today, right? Share on social media. An example of providing value. People say, how do I provide value? Be that person on social media, right? Go out there and maybe share. Go and say happy birthday to someone, right? Go thank someone, show appreciation, gratitude. Tell a story about someone. Share a story, a lesson. Like, come on, I'm taking a lesson and sharing with you. There's so many different ways to provide value. Give people money. Give them a connection. Connect them with someone. Give a referral. So many different ways to do it. And I think sometimes we feel, oh, I just need to do the work, that's the skills. Yeah, that's important. But ultimately, it's who you are, right? It comes from your heart. And obviously, if you have a really heart of a giver, yeah, big this is Josiah Chan. Appreciate you, brother. Thank you. That's one of the keys to success. So anyway, that's my message for you. Sharing the story a little bit different today to press, not to impress you, but impress upon you what it takes to be successful, what successful people do. So that's what I have for you. I'm out. My voice is a little bit raspy. Don't forget, if you want to get the workbook, just get a copy of the consistency pill. You get this $25 workbook for free. Drop in book in the comments. I'll send you a link and tag someone. Hey, someone who wants to be a leader, wants to be successful, tag someone in this video. They need to hear that story. So, hey, I appreciate you all for watching. Stay consistent. Be a person of value. Go create a lasting impression and have a positive impact on someone's life today. God bless. I'll see you back tomorrow.